Hi guys, I'm back. It's B. I'm going to do another demonstration for you. This time what I'm going to do is stitches and staples. I'm going to make it look like my like I'm pieced together kind of like a Frankenstein. I did this last year and I had it up on Facebook and people were interested in how I did the the staples on it. And I'm going to show you that now. I'm not going to make it as this one here is made out of 4 portions of flesh. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do 2. And as you can see, there's something wrong with my eye. I have a contact in it. It's from the Colored Contact Company. You have to have a prescription to get them, but they're super fun to use. And this is my first time actually doing a demonstration with them in. This looks all goofy. Anyway, so I started off by putting, of course, the Phillips on my face, the Milk of Magnesia. Of course, I mean, who doesn't? Don't we all start that way? And what's going to do is bind the makeup to my flesh better. So if I sweat or if say like perspiration or anything else on my face or in the air, it won't make the makeup kind of roll off my face. Now, what I want to do is give the illusion, excuse me, I have a cough, give the illusion that this is attached to this, that there's 2 separate pieces. So what I'm going to do is create a different skin tone for this than I do for right here. And with that, I'm going to, because I'm so pale already, my skin is very, very pale Irish, I'm going to make this section here a little bit darker. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, darker. And I'm also going to make it look like it's on top of it a little bit. You'll see how I create that illusion. But first, let me darken my skin a little bit. Nothing too severe, just a little subtle, just a long. And I can see the line that I made there, that was created by black and red together. I usually like to start all of my lines with black, and I'm putting red in it also to make a little bit of a wound illusion in there. Okay, let me see. Put that in, all the way down, all the way around. And it's not going to be a huge difference, just a real subtle difference between the skin tones. I don't want to go crazy. You can go, I mean, you can make it completely, you can make it any color you want if you want, you know, make some sort of contrast there. I'm just going to go with pale. It's darker, that's fine. I'm just going to go with a little paler and darker of the same tone. Okay, there's that there. It's very grainy today, I don't know why, sorry. I'll try to figure all that stuff out later, why the film is grainy, but as long as you get the idea of what I'm doing, that's all you need. Alright, there's that. So now I'm going to separate the skin by making this part here look a little lighter. I like to always, I say all the time, darker next to the lightest. It seems to really make it pop more if you have highlights right next to the shadow. And so for that, I'm going to be using actual white. I'm going to use the Clown White that I have from Aram. And the reason why I have to use this is because I use so much white, because again, like my tone is pale. Very, very pale. So now I'm going to decide right now which is going to be the top and which is going to be the bottom. I think I'm going to have this be the bottom piece after all, and this be the top piece. So that means that this is going to be the darker along the seam, and it's going to be the lighter along the seam. So what you do is take a little bit of white paint on your brush, like that, and go right along where you just made the line. And you're going to, after it's on there, pull it away to create a highlight effect. Okay, like that. I'm also going to be pausing this one a lot for you guys, so you can get, I'll start doing what I want the effect to be, and then I will pause it and show you how it looks after it's done. Just go all the way along, all the way along, all the way along. That eye's so weird. You can already see it's starting to like it's separated a little bit. Keep going. I want to look at separated all over, all along the entire thing. Back to my ear. Up, I guess, because I want the ear to be part of it. Okay. Like that. And that. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take these, you can get these anywhere. I got these are cosmetic wedges. I got them at Walgreens, and they're made of latex. So if you have a latex allergy, you might want to not use those. You can use cotton also. I don't like cotton. I can't touch cotton. I don't have an allergy. I just don't like the way cotton squeaks when you touch it. I'm very high maintenance when it comes to that. You know when you like get like a bottle of aspirin and you get the cotton ball inside and you gotta like get it out? I have to call my kids to get it out for me, or like use like a fork and like do it and then run away, because I just cannot stand cotton squeaking. So alright, good. I'm not gonna pause it because it's gonna take that long. Okay, see? Good. So now I'm going to do is give the illusion that this is underneath more than this. And what I do for that is, this is the light, so this is going to be the shadow. So I already have a lot of, let me just test these brushes and see which one has the darkest on it. This is good. This one I'm going to put the blue and the purple and the red in for more of the wound. This is where I'm going to pull it away here, so it looks like that this is folded over this. So like maybe this was the original person, this is like the new person, or you know, or this is just pulling away from whatever you want it to look like. Okay, go right in to the space again and pull it up, pull it away to create that shadow. Super grainy, but you get the idea. See? This is not going to be like a really bleedy thing either. It's just supposed to look like it's, you know, a little bruised, a little shadowed. I gotta make sure there's not white in my finger. There isn't. Okay. If you don't want to blend with cotton or anything else, your fingers are actually the best tool to do the blending in. See? Alright, so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to come back and show you how it's looked when the shadowing is all done. Okay, so now it's all blended, as you can see. Okay? And what I'm going to do next is quickly show you, I want to make this look a little bit lower than this, so I just add more highlight along this hairline here, up to that line. Okay, like that. Unfortunately, this does work better if your hair is darker. Opposed to like blonde or graying like me. Okay, and then along the other half, I want to actually make a deliberate black section that stands out more, makes it a little bit more prominent. You're going to be my black brush from now on. Okay. Right inside to where the white ends and over. See, so it looks like it sticks up. This part sticks up more than that. That. Okay. Now I'm going to outline this more with an actual straight black liner. For that, again, I'm going to use my Maybelline Stiletto liquid eyeliner. I use this for everything. I think it's just easier because my hand's really unsteady all the time. You can use regular black paint, but like I said, my hand's not steady enough for that sometimes, especially with this fine stuff. See the line? Okay. See that? Isn't that crazy? What is this? A feather stuck to my eyelash. Down, around, the whole thing. All the way around. Like that. Sounds like it's really popping out more. You got to put some black here, but I'm not going to bother with that. If you want to, you can indent this section too, like I indented this section up here. Okay? So, now I'm going to work on the stitches themselves. Stitches are easy. They are just black. If you're doing silver stitches, like I'm doing, I want to make it look like metallic, like just a shine. So it's black and silver. Black and white. The shine in silver is just white. So that's what I'm using. So look at that. Figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with the black holes where the staples penetrate into the skin. I'll show you how to do a few of them, and then I'm going to pause it again, and you can, when I come back, you'll see how they're all done. You want to make those holes extremely deliberate, very deliberate. You want to make sure that they are definitely there. You know, and they can be elongated, or they can be perfect dots. It's up to you. Like that. Okay? I hate this shine so much. I'm going to try to see if I can get this. It might be darker, but it might be better. It's a little bit better. It's still grainy, but at least now there's not as much of a shine on it. And across the other side too. See that? Okay, I'm going to do all of them, and then I will come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so those are done. I only went as far as here. I didn't go any farther. I just want to make these a little bit more deliberate holes. Okay. Oops. Good. Okay. Move this light a little bit better now. Okay, voila. Alright, so the shine's still on my forehead, but I can't do anything about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is highlight the metal rings so it looks like, you know, it's just all white with the shine on it. And for that, I'm going to find the finest brush I have, the thinnest brush to attach, to put the, to apply the white. Okay. Use the inside of the lid. Use a lid. You can use a paper plate or a saucer, anything to just, you know, do this to the paint, and then put a little bit right on the very edge of the brush so it still has a point on it. And you go right up to the top of the staple, the ring, the stitch, whatever, and put it right on it. So it's a good shine on it. Oh, I got a piece of hair in there. Hold on. Hair. Sorry. Over here. Okay, see, it looks like it's shining. It's not cool. Let me do another one for you, and then I'll do one down here. And then I will pause it and do the rest and show you how it looks. The point is you want it to be super white. You want the whitest thing on this to be the shine on the metal. You want it to be lighter than your skin. Everything else, your eye can be light too. That's fine. But as far as the paint is concerned, you want the metal to be super shiny looking, like that. It also would help if you put the shine closer, like on the black paint side, because then there is more of a contrast. Like, see how this is more on this side, whereas this is more on this side. It's not as contrast. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is hang it up for a second, pause this, and continue doing it. And when I come back, you'll see how they all look when they're all shined up. And then we'll get to the next stage of what to do to make it look like the metal's actually penetrating into your skin. I'll show you how to do that technique also. So hold for 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, so all highlighted, all done as far as that's concerned. As far as the actual staples are concerned, I really like that one right there. It's a good one in that one. What I'm going to do now, which you don't have to do, but I think it's kind of cool looking, is, you know, I want to make the illusion that it's actually going into the skin. So see where the brush tip hits my skin, makes my flesh gets darker there, like that. So around each individual, which I've already started doing, each little individual puncture, I started taking a little bit of the darker brown color and putting it in there and then pulling it out a little bit. Pull it away. And see, it looks like it's actually pushed in now. This piece of hair with the gray is just irritating me. Here, just a little bit around each black pinpoint. Like that. See? Now it's actually being pushed into the flesh, like that. I also darkened the makeup on this side more, so it looks more deliberate, a difference, more drastic a difference. See? Isn't that neat? Also, if you want to, which I will do a little bit just for the halibut, I have coagulated blood. It's not real coagulated blood, it's obviously costume blood. And I'm just going to do a little bit coming down, like little trickles from these piercings. If I can open this, which I bet I can if I wish for it hard enough, if I believe I can. I did. Okay. Let me find the cleanest brush I can. This is already red, so that's fine. Put a little bit of water just to, excuse me, make a finer point. Not to put too fine a point on it. All right. Go straight down. I get my head tilted, so I want it to look more like it's like kind of like this. Okay, that. You're pretty. Lots of times when I'm doing the paint, I try to figure out how I want it to be posed, how I want to pose my face, like what position I want to be in to make it fall the proper way. I have this one go a little bit longer because it looks like it's a bigger hole. A bit of a bigger piercing there. Also, when you do blood, have the thickest part be in the bottom, because the drip usually does that. As it drips down, the bottom part is still the drip, so it should have the most amount of paint in that section. You know what I mean? It's like a tear goes down someone's face. The most tear is at the bottom. Same with blood. Anyway. Yeah, goof around, play around with it. Go inside here a little if you want to. Try to get it on the piercing itself. Okay. And that's it. And that's how you do staples and gory skin grafts, I guess. Like that. You can put more blood, less blood, whatever you want to do. You don't have to have blood at all. And that's that. So, anyway, now you know how to do that. If you ever really want to do it, you can do it. It's fun to do. Anyway, I hope you guys like this tape, this video, this film. And I will do more for you guys. If you like, if you think of anything that you want to see, let me know, and I will try to put it together and show you how it's done. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.